Good afternoon, Fabio Donetti for Winston Capital Advisors. We're talking just the musings of Winston. And as I would say, was the week of the Fed. After we had inflation, CPI, PPI, which was nothing to write home about it, as much as expected. Yes, there is a peak, but it also seems that the peak is decelerating. All the eyes were put on the Fed. And the Fed basically didn't say anything new other than say the economy is doing very well. We think that, yes, there is pressure in prices, but we find them transitory, and we still have about 10 million people that had not gone back to work. I'm sorry, not 10. I think it's, give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, 10. 10 million people that has not gone back to work. So our focus will be the employment. If there is inflation pressures, we'll deal with them later. At the beginning, there was a spike in rates, thinking, oh, the Fed is a little bit more hawkish because, it didn't mention other situations, like they didn't use the word transitory for inflation. And there was a perception that some of the governors were thinking raising 2022, not 2023. Repeat, 22, not 23. We're not even at the first half of 21, all right? So there was a little bit of a correction. Rates were almost close to 170. And then the market realized nothing has changed. 2022 or 23 is so far away that it's kind of irrelevant for the market. And at the close, we are at 140 on rates. Remember, most people have a high inflation view. We don't. We are against it. Actually, there is a very good article on Barron's of people coming back from World War II and talking about that accommodation created a spike that then disappeared. And people like the Fed think the pandemic is the same. Saving rates shoot up to the sky. Money in the banks is huge. And savings tends to be sticky. People are not going to go and spend all the money they didn't spend. Yes, they're going to go to Disney, they're going on a cruise, they're going to go on vacations that they couldn't do, but they're not going to keep spending all that money. That was what people saying, and that's what the Fed is thinking. So by the end of the week, big rally, a lot of people taking out of their negative view on inflation, and the rates went back to 140. There was a little bit of noise correction, especially on Friday for the equity markets. As we said earlier, we like it. The Fed is with us, and some of the high growth names in technology, in NASDAQ that we like a lot, are finally getting attention. Actually, last Friday, when the markets corrected 1 and something percent, the NASDAQ basically was unchanged. So clearly, it's catching a bit. And remember, these companies reported great numbers, which we like, and didn't rally. So they are cheaper. The other thing that happened is a lot of attention on commodities. There was, a correction in copper. Chinese authorities trying to, dump the rally, are calling the companies, asking them if they have positions in the futures markets. We think it's just a correction. This is a structural thing happening. You cannot alter the supply of copper and other metals very quickly. And as the world recovers, and especially with all these green initiatives, we will have more copper demand. So that's there, it's happening, and it's coming, and we still like it. Amazon Prime is tomorrow and Tuesday. This is key. This is for the Prime clients of Amazon. So it's always good to know how that online business goes, how it grows, how it compares to other years. Remember, last year was in October due to the pandemic, but now it's going back to the normal. So we'll follow up and we'll comment on that. And finally, tonight, officially the summer starts, and historically people talks about the doldrums of the summer in the markets with not much happening. Unfortunately, in the last 2 or 3 years, it did happen, and we had volatility. Let's hope that probably everybody finally can take a vacation this year, can go somewhere, can get on a plane, on a car, go to the Grand Canyon, to Disney, to whatever, to the beach, and the market gets a little bit quiet like it used to be before in July, and especially August when the Europeans join their summer vacations. The markets tend to be very quiet. Final note, happy Father's Day to all of you who celebrate, and for the fathers that are here, and for the fathers that are not here with us any longer. Have a great week, like always, every day, 8:30 a.m. from New York, live, interactive on Zoom, talking about the markets. Have a good one.